The three main political parties have unified their stance on the President Park Geun-hye's proposal that they choose a candidate for prime minister. This is a response from the main opposition parties, that is. They rejected her calls for the opposition bloc to recommend the new prime minister. Myung-kil looks into the brewing anger and distrust from the assembly.
Korea's three main opposition parties said Wednesday that President Park Geun-hye is not dealing with the fallout from the scandal gripping the nation, but leaving room for herself to regain control of her administration at a later date.
The people are outraged because the president is neither stepping aside to renounce her power or to resign the presidency. She has lost the capability and moral authority to run state affairs.
At a rare visit to Parliament on Tuesday, President Park had indicated to Assembly Speaker Chung Se-kyun that she would hand control of the cabinet to a prime minister recommended by the opposition bloc. But the opposition parties have rejected her request. They said that the visit was all for show and made it seem like it was the opposition, not the president, that was cutting off communication.
The president thinks that with her visit to Parliament, the ball is in the opposition's court, but she cannot use it to cover up the Park Geun-hye Chaesunshil scandal.
The more outspoken Justice Party slammed President Park for not fully clarifying the scope of authority she would give to the new prime minister.
A neutral cabinet can be effective only when the president hands over executive power to the prime minister. If the president steps aside, that will effectively signal her resignation.
They also said the president is trying to evade responsibility with nothing more than stopgap measures and urged her to give up her ruling party membership. Meanwhile, members of the ruling Saenuri Party remain divided on how the party should handle the political scandal involving President Park's confidant. Lawmakers from the non-pro-Park faction are pushing for a separate leadership within the party to purge the pro-Park wing. Myung-kil, Arirang News.